to another episode of Lucifer, Season 5, episode, what episode are we on? 11, absolutely. We're getting closer to the ending of this season, and then we have one more season, y'all, and the next season is very short compared to this one. I think the next season's only, 10 episodes. So we'll be wrapping up Lucifer before you know it. We are actually wrapping up, we're getting very close to wrapping up a lot of shows here on this platform, child. And I'm very excited for it. I feel like every time I wrap up certain shows, like each show that I've had, like Expanse in the beginning, Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, that whole thing was, and Vikings was the beginning of me starting my channel, right? Then Lucifer was more the middle of Lucifer, Last Kingdom, which I didn't finish because, you know, people just didn't care about it anymore. But we might get back to it. Lucifer, the boys and stuff like that, they were the middle of my channel where I was growing. And now I'm at 50,000, almost at 50,000 subscribers, and we're finally gonna be closing the chapter of Lucifer. This is an amazing show. It's been an amazing journey with the lucifans. You guys have been very patient when I drop these damn reactions, honey. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, because, you know, they drop on and off. Oh, and Lucifer and Peaky Blinders. Lucifer and Peaky Blinders are very close to being finished, and they've both been on my platform for a very long time. Regardless, very excited to continue on to this journey. So let's get onto it. I actually really, as soon as God entered in the storyline, I found it so much more appealing than the beginning of the season thus far. But I do like having Michael and Lucifer. When Michael was there, I did enjoy the storyline. But now we have another element with God, and God can't control his powers, and I'm just really into it. I really, really like it. Just in case you guys care, I really, really like it. So I'm ready to continue on to this journey. You wanna see this in a full reaction, you know where to go. Down below, the comment section, the links will be available. Patreon, as well as my YouTube channel membership. Join one, join both, either or. Just join the extended family and be able to see this in a full reaction. I know you want it. Please like this video, share this video, comment down below, hit that notification bell so you know when I drop all of these reactions. Subscribe to my other YouTube channel, Andres Reacts. Please subscribe over there. Tomorrow I'm gonna spend my day, whenever I come back home, filming for my other channel. So please subscribe over there and enjoy all of the content that I am giving you guys, because it's for you. Now, without further ado, let's jump into Lucifer and find out exactly what the show has got to give.
First things first,
Lucifer and a Manager.
Are you positive you're ready?
Yeah.
And you won't back down no matter what nefarious mind games he tries to play?
Don't worry, Lucy. We both agree Dad needs to go home.
Oh, he was just here.
Piercing eyes, heroic face. Looks a little like me.
Tightening up fittings, replacing washers. Don't want a flood on our hands.
Lucifer tells me that your powers have been acting up.
Well, all is well. Let me take a look around. Not a musical interlude in sight.
Dad said he was fine. The creator of the universe glitching is the literal opposite of fine.
I told you, I'm here to help.
I don't need your help, Dad. Take a rest, please. It must be the 7th day somewhere. You and I will have to discuss this later.
I look forward to it, son. I think I'll tighten up your wobbly dancing pole.
One minute you're breaking the rules, and the next you're in a police cruiser headed downtown. Official police equipment to lock a defenseless child to a lunch table? Locking up the bad guys is my job. Your job is learning. Pretend for 1 minute to be upset about this.
I'm being brave, Mom. Like you are. I'm sorry I made you leave work and get stuck with me all day.
I am never stuck with you. Okay? Thank you so much for doing this.
Look, she's potty trained and has never once tried to wrap my earrings out.
Something I said or did or didn't say or do?
No.
Family. Can't live with them, no longer have the tools to banish them to an alternate universe. No, Moses wouldn't want this much FaceTime.
Sorry that I slept with your wife.
I didn't know she was married at the time, I swear to you.
God.
Both of you.
No need to worry, Daniel. Everything is as it should be.
Go!
Of course I meant to put him back together.
Do not Vesuvius ways me right now. You just exploded a man. You need to leave. Staying here on Earth is endangering the people I care about and others.
Time freeze again while I wasn't looking.
Actually, I believe something far more miraculous may have happened.
Prepare to meet your maker!
Just got rid of him, thank you.
Just a single injection spot at the hairline with enough bruising to indicate a struggle. The victim was a fighter, Albert Walcott.
No way. Former heavyweight champion of the world, 3 years running.
Okay, Madison Square Garden. It's round 5. The fight's brutal. Almighty taking hit.
Almighty falls against the ropes and everyone thinks it's over, but then... Just to be clear, none of that jogged your memory?
No? You sure this is the same guy?
Well, he's fallen upon tough times recently. He had a heart attack.
My divine presence won't be a danger to anyone because I made myself human. I'm worried about my powers glitching, so I put them aside temporarily. Check it out. I realized you were right.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
I never truly understood you, so I'm going to try. Starting right here, right now. Living in human form, solving cases. I'm here for the whole kit and caboodle. Did you know that when humans close their eyes, they can't see anything?
I did.
I mean, total darkness.
You are all-seeing and all-knowing, yes? So, who done it?
I actually don't know. I made myself human.
So what say we regroup at the precinct? Just us crime solvers.
Would you like to come back with us?
Oh, that sounds divine, Detective. It's like snow with fruit.
Hi, Dad? Oh my God! It's so amazing to meet you!
Thank you for all the support. It hasn't gone unnoticed.
Anyway, I can't believe I'm saying...
My head is on fire.
Brain freeze. We've all been there, big guy.
Oh, there it is again.
Down. What was Almighty doing?
Anything in his talk screen?
Yeah, a boatload of the drug that killed him.
All right, let's go to the hospital, see if anyone knows more.
Right. Detective, it appears I need to take my billion-year-old father to the little boy's room.
You're still in one piece. He'll just wait till you die and torture you for all eternity.
You're handling the celestial stuff like a champ.
What's hell like?
Oh, hell is awesome. The pain, torture, the screams of doomed souls. I mean, for you. Yeah, hell's gonna suck, bro. Thanks for the reminder, Dan.
Oh, gosh.
Suffered a cardiac event in his dressing room after a match.
No, I have literally no idea what she's going to say next.
Right, you were saying...
He fell into a depression and stopped showing up for his appointments. Caught trying to steal drugs.
So the internet was right.
This is a drug that was developed for fighter pilots. It's colloquially known as YST, small and pink.
Right, what shade of pink precisely? Bubblegum?
I did outdo myself with the colors.
Well, I guess you could say ballet slipper. How did you acquire that?
Thank you, Dr. Porter. You've been very helpful.
Yes, thank you. There's only one dealer who carries them in town at present, the Colonel.
Put up a sting and we'll shake down this colonel.
A sting. How exciting. Maybe I'll give it a try.
You won't be trying anything. We're dropping you off at the penthouse. Viacon U.
Let's do this.
And by our guy, I mean Lucifer.
Right.
The devil, who we work with.
Lucifer's invincible now, so what could go wrong?
Just getting to know your charming associate.
Oh, God, it's father.
Dad?
To understand you, I have to experience the full breadth of earthly existence.
To the man behind the man.
The man behind the man. Is that what you told them?
You're Lucifer's father?
Oh, did I fail to mention that?
The apple fell away from the tree.
I like that.
Money, please hand over the drugs.
Stoltz, go get the product.
How do you think this Colonel O'Brien is doing from a moral standpoint?
Most likely a murderer, so probably not so great.
Maybe military school isn't the answer. For Trixie.
Dan, you think our 11-year-old daughter is going to hell?
I don't know. I want to nudge Trixie in the right direction before it's too late.
School suspension is the road to ruin her.
Right.
You'd be surprised how easy it is to get on the wrong track.
Trixie's a great kid. She's just having a tween moment.
Bully must have done something pretty bad for you to feel that you needed to lock him up.
What you're going with? No wonder Lucifer's still in therapy.
Just look at your actions and figure out how you're feeling from there. That's called denial.
Denial makes my stomach hurt.
May wind up lashing out at someone else. Someone who isn't even important to us.
If I did have denial, how would I cure it?
Deep down inside my heart, to find out who I was really mad at.
All serious and says, I'm going to start a rebellion. Adorable.
I was top of my class at the academy. Earned a Silver Star in Afghanistan. I'm a trailblazer. None of it's good enough for my mother.
Who?
You should be grateful.
And now he's a consultant for the LA.
Dead.
Look how well you're handling the sting.
Say again?
Lucifer can flatten bullets. And God, well, he's God.
God up, as it were.
Unfortunately, I don't have my powers with me right now. Giveth and I'm not afraid to taketh away.
A lot of big words for a man who was recently leveled by a frozen beverage.
As I stare down at that weapon, I'm feeling something entirely new.
Regretful, ridiculous.
Floor's starting to spin for you.
Dad?
I said shut up!
No one lays hands on my father.
Put the human down.
They were going to kill you. Just prevented G.I. Jane here from pulling a Nietzsche. Puff the pain away yourself because we are getting your powers back right now. Where are they?
I don't remember.
Where are your powers?
I really don't remember.
What if something happens to them? What if something happens to you?
Your face, Lucifer.
About to critique the way I looked while saving your life.
Deep down, that face is how you see yourself.
Fetch the book and be on your way.
I lied, dummy. You're stupid, and your jokes are immature. And what kind of person puts a bar that big inside their house?
We are returning this miniature hooligan to her father.
Most you have me on is possession of a drug that hasn't even been made illegal yet.
Almighty Walcott was injected with YSD against his will.
Detective, I've done 3 tours in Afghanistan, and I sure as hell am not scared of your half-baked accusations.
Your mom was a 4-star general who went on to a distinguished career. Disappointed to see her legacy going up in smoke.
Trust me, she wouldn't care.
But why don't we call General Mom and see what she thinks? It must have been hard growing up with such exacting standards.
I think I might know who gave Almighty the YSD. Dude calls himself fitness guru to the stars. Trains a bunch of fighters.
Perfect just the way you are, God says. But what is that?
She's a murderous, backstabbing traitor.
For a second, Michael had me believing that I could be something else. I'll never be more than this.
Lucy called me and asked me to take care of our father.
What could he possibly need?
Died to make himself human, so I gotta go.
Well, maybe I could come with you.
She's gonna try to kill him.
Dad, you awake? Dad! Went to find powers. XO.
Dan said he brought Trixie by for a textbook yesterday. Hope she wasn't too much trouble.
Busy, go away.
Answer the door.
Charming.
Detective Decker, LAPD. We need to ask you some questions.
Kid has so much potential. Naturally gifted, always put in the work.
Miracle transformations. You got some, revolutionary training program?
Speed things along, shall we? Tell me, Christoph, what is it you desire?
More YSD. Call me every hour of the day and night. Show up at my home. His little feet to the deck one time, and he sails on forever. The drug helps my clients focus. Better coordination.
Did you know about Almighty's heart condition when you gave him the YSD?
Whoa. I've never given Almighty any drug. His body was a temple. No alcohol, no coffee, not so much as an aspirin.
So who shot him in the neck with YSD?
The one on the left is the pharmacy. The one at the end of the hall is...
Records room. Won't be able to come. It appears that my father has gone missing. Anyway, you go on with the case, and I'll pop off, try and find him, and give him a stern talking to.
Oops!
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Sorry.
Oh, no. It's okay.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, what a lovely surprise.
Hey, where's Maze?
Batten down the hatches and crank up the Vivaldi, huh? You'd like to make an appointment. I'm sure my nurse can squeeze you in tomorrow.
Came here looking for records, your records, and I saw them. You had botched other surgeries just like you botched his.
Oh.
ISD, the exact drug that you use to steady the tremor in your hand.
I know what it's like to have people depending on you,
It helps you conceal your weakness.
but it's just a Band-Aid.
You can still save one less patient, Doctor.
I haven't been feeling like myself. Getting confused, losing things. I think I may have really messed up.
I guess everyone makes mistakes. I realized I'm mad at Lucifer. He just ran off to Florida for months, and he didn't even say goodbye. I know it's making my mom really sad.
Some of the ways he acts, I think they may be my fault. Tried to give my children just the right amount of free will. Looking back at how I raised Lucifer, I'm not sure I got it all right.
Seems like a tough job.
It's hard.
I've never been a kid.
It's time to go home.
Home. It's reminded me where I left something.
Have you checked the park?
Of course I checked the park. I'm not an idiot.
You just forced Dad to confront his issues.
I'm not forcing Dad to do anything, Lucy.
Old man who has lost control of his powers and now he's out there somewhere lost. Have any idea what you've put us through?
I'm starting to think I do, actually.
I mean, you've managed to locate the power to create and destroy the universe that you lost.
Thank you for holding on to this for me, Charlie. I knew it would be safe with family.
Couldn't kill God. You?
Thank you for not killing me.
Didn't want Trixie to see that kind of violence.
Yes, it can. You chose not to kill me.
Perfect the way I am, my demon ass.
An angel has a child with a human. The devil can fall in love.
Demon can't grow a soul.
Can't she?
You did.
Slept with your wife. And I can't change that. Even if I wanted to. Whatever you do, let's just get it over with.
I wasn't the best husband, and I'm grateful she found someone to give her the love she deserved. Thank you.
Might blow you up again.
Grown-ups make mistakes too. And I forgive you.
But it's important that we own up to our mistakes when we make them. I really should have realized that you're not a little kid anymore. Smart.
I can tell you're sad, Mom. It happens to the best of us.
You know, when you were younger, I tried to protect you. Now, maybe the best thing that I can do for you is to let you in.
You're upset about Lucifer, aren't you?
Things between Lucifer and me, they are a little up in the air right now. I have to tell him my real feelings.
And then what's gonna happen?
I don't know. And I'm sure it's scary for you too, right? No matter if you're 11 or 111, we will always love you no matter what.
Promise?
You're all powerful again, Dad. Can't you just buzz yourself?
Lucifer was right.
Twice in 1 millennium.
The truth is, I've been slipping for quite a while. Yes, you get your denial from your father.
What denial? Time for what?
Time for me to retire.
Dad.
Tire. Well. So this was another good episode of Lucifer. I have to say, I still love the last episode, the musical. I know that some people didn't like it. A lot of people that watched the reaction did like that particular episode. But I liked God just breaking out and making everybody sing and dance. It was glorious. And the episode went much quicker than most episodes that I've seen of the show. This episode had very, very funny moments. Then it had serious moments. And then it had sad moments. It kind of hit all the elements of emotions. And overall, by the ending, it still left you with another cliffhanger. Like, God is gonna retire from what? Like, what do you mean? Do you mean you're going to destroy the world because you're going to give up your, like, being God? Or are you going to appoint somebody else to play God? So, God being in this season, I actually have to say, this season, unlike the couple other seasons that I've seen, I think probably all seasons, I feel like there was always like either a big baddie or main pivotal story. I wonder what season 5 would be considered as like the story that we're going for. Like, what is the overall element? Maybe I could look it up. I don't want to be spoiled though, so I guess I'll wait. But right now, like, we were introduced to Michael, we were introduced to God. Now Michael and God both are gone off this season. Then we have episode 12, and it says Daniel Espinosa, Naked and Afraid. That sounds like it's gonna be a musical as well, but I highly doubt it. But we're gonna be focusing more on Daniel in that episode. But I'm trying to think, there's not really a baddie of this season. There isn't a main antagonist of this season, I don't believe. I don't really pick up on it. We have different elements which could be problematic, but we solved it very quickly within at least 3 episodes. And since this is a 16 episode season, we still, for me, and maybe you guys could help me in the comment section, we don't have like this overall element that is like steering us to be like, oh my God, what's gonna happen next kind of situation. Besides every episode giving you a cliffhanger just to go into another episode, there isn't like an overall season of like what you know is kind of going on. Do you guys know what I mean? Am I making any sense to anybody? Somebody, please. But regardless, I did enjoy the episode. I would give this episode an 8. I thought it was strong, it had very strong elements. It's always great to see Trixie in here. I kind of understand why she was upset with Lucifer. And I understand, I thought we were just gonna go dive into like, you know, Lucifer's dating her mom and her mom's upset, and I thought that's where she's going, but she was saying that she's been upset with him since he left for Florida, which also does make sense. I mean, he was in her life and she was in our lives on and off when she wasn't filming for whatever else she was filming for. I think somebody said Disney. So we saw her on and off in all the other seasons. But you know, it was good. I really loved the part where God blew up Dan and then brought him right back 2 seconds ago. That's brilliant. But yeah, I feel like this episode for me, as much as I liked it, you know, I'm very blunt. I feel like I was missing something and I don't know what it is. And I can't explain it because I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like, good episode, but for me, there was something missing in it that would have thrown me all the way over the top and be like, yes, this is it. I love this episode. Like, last episode was just like non-stop epicness for me. But you see, we all have different tastes, right? I like the more musical aspect of when the show does it. And other people just like to have Lucifer be the episodes where we get a story and we move on. The next episode is another story. I kind of like a season where it tells an overall story and every episode is telling the same story overall, if that makes also sense. This coffee isn't working. But I did enjoy it. I would give this episode an 8. Please feel free to comment down below what you thought about this episode. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you know when I drop more reactions. You want to see the full reaction? I know you do. You know what to do. Please hit the like button, the share button, the comments. I love interaction with all of you guys, so please keep on interacting with the videos and the platform. I'll see you all next time with more Lucifer.